right, Lenny, why don't you just
Are we
noodle a little, and then let's kick off.
Here we go. Here we go. Lynn, take it away.
Hello, everybody. How are you? What was that? How are you? Great. I am so glad you are here. You aren't in my living room, which is really weird. Our living room is a total mess because there's no audience here. But I know you're around out there. Do we have anyone on East Coast time? How about Minnesota time? How about Utah time? California time. All right. So everybody, welcome. This is the second of our Living Room Live series from Canvas. Canvas is an ongoing concert series that we usually premiere here in our house. We can fit up to about 100 people here. And we've been doing this for over 10 years, where we bring people together a few times a year, and we design concerts that both entertain and teach. And we bring different non-musical elements together with live music, art, history, science, math, all sorts of different things to enhance as adults our understanding of music and have a really good time doing it. And so, since we had to cancel our season, like so many artists had to, we are now showing up every Sunday night in your living room, as you are in ours, to have some fun and do some quick, short programs that don't take the usual 3 or 4 months to develop. We're just putting these together. So I'm really excited. My husband, David Sheldon, he's DJing. Can we have the DJ camera?
What is going on, everybody? Oh, I can.
Oh, there he is.
Aloha, people.
David is the host of our Zoom meeting. He is the hostess with the mostest. He is our DJ for the night. This is our daughter, Sadie. She is playing violin with us tonight. And like so many of you, we are now homeschooling said lovely child. And she's been studying violin. She plays beautifully, as you will hear, but her playing tonight is part of her assignment a bit. To sight read these things today and to be playing. So thank you in advance for aiding her musical education. Now, of course, these are just really strange times for everybody. It doesn't even need to be said, but our Canvas events are so beautiful usually because we have not just Sadie, but we have lots of other amazing musical guests who've come. We've worked with over 100 different artists who are session players, and they're performers, they're pros, they're teachers, they're all sorts of, they're coming from many musical professional backgrounds. And this is no secret to anybody who's been reading the news or just thinking about this, but they are absolutely being impacted right now by the loss of concert tours and performances and so many things. And myself as well, I've lost a lot of gigs in the coming months. So Canvas as an organization, we love our musicians. We want them always to feel supported. And so if any of you watching tonight enjoy what's going on, or if you don't enjoy it and you just have pity on us for how this goes, if you have a couple extra bucks to throw in, I think we have a link coming up. The Musicians Foundation supports musicians in times of need, and they have a special coronavirus crisis fund helping people who've lost so much work in this time. So $5, $10, $15, if you have anything to spare, just think about what this time in quarantine would be without the arts and without music. So if you don't support this, support artists. Keep going. So anyway, tonight's show, our quiz show, we've never done this before, but since we're now all Zoom experts, right? Are we all Zooming all the time? Yes. We thought we would try something a little nuts. We are doing an interactive quiz game. So here's how it's going to go. We are playing 35 different excerpts from TV theme songs from the 60s to today. And we have different teams who have volunteered to be on-screen competitors. So if you enjoy watching people compete, that's great. Maybe you've organized like a Facebook watch. I know a few of you have done that, or you're sitting with your spouse or your children or your cats or whatever, and you are competing against yourself. I don't know. But throughout tonight, we will have different people from across the country who will be joining us, competing against their friends and loved ones, small groups. It should be fun and hopefully not a technical disaster. So anyway, the first part of every question will be to name the song or where the song comes from, the show from which it comes. If that question gets answered correctly by someone in the group, they get to dig deeper and answer a question that is in a few different categories. Reboot, as in someone who recorded the theme a different way. Artists and composers. Theory. Guests, and this is what happens when you film concerts in your living room. This is Emma. Hi, Emma.
Hello, Emma. Welcome.
Emma likes to be where the music is happening, so she will probably be here on my lap. So anyway, are you guys ready to start? Are you ready to start? Okay, Dave, are you ready to start?
Oh, of course. It's game show night.
Woohoo! Dave, do I have a second to play my game show song?
Please do.
About 20 years ago, I was teaching musicianship, and I was messing around with these chords, and I came up with a song that I think should be a game show theme song. So I'm going to play it for you. You tell me what you think.
Oh, yes.
Here we go.
That is the sounds of game show amazingness.
All right, so Dave, do we have our team on board?
I'd like to introduce our team. Can we do that?
Please.
Okay, we have Diane. Diane, can you hear us? Can you see us?
Yes.
Hello, Diane. Welcome to the party. You're on.
Okay. We're trying to watch it together. There's two of us.
All right. Welcome to the show. We have, let's see who we've got here. We've got Mr. Kevin Brooks. Hold on a second for Kevin.
Woohoo! Hi, Kevin.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep, we got you.
Hey.
All right. Welcome, Kevin. We've got Luke coming in hot. Sort of. Luke.
Hey, there he is.
And Luke, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
And we have Tim and Elaine.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
What's happening, everybody?
Hello.
Excellent. All right. Well, stay muted. Here's how it's going to work. When the musicians begin to play the theme show music, you stay muted and raise your hand if you know the song. The first person to raise their hand, then we'll call on when they're done playing. All right? So stay muted. Stay cool. Let's rock and roll.
Okay, just 1 second.
Technical difficulties in stage center, actually. Not on left, right, or just center.
Are you ready, Sadie? Yeah. Here we go. Song number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. So I saw Kevin Brooks's real hand. That counts for now. That counts. But what I would like is for you to press the little hand button on your Zoom when you have it. But Kevin, we're going to go ahead and unmute you. And why don't you let us know if you've gotten it right? What was that tune?
Scooby-Doo.
Yay!
You are correct, sir.
Kevin, are you prepared to take a deeper dive?
I certainly am.
All right, we've got a question for you. In 1995, what singer-songwriter rebooted this iconic theme song? Was it A, Matthew Sweet, B, Ben Folds, or C, Tom Waits?
Go for Kevin.
I'm going to say B, Ben Folds.
Well, let's just take a look, shall we?
All right.
Oh, sorry, it was Matthew Sweet, but good try.
All right. All right.
All right, you ready for the next one?
Well, I
Oh.
did notice a hand raised by Tim Vandy Walker, and then I saw one from Mr. Barry Samet. Tim, why don't you start us off? You were first. Are you unraising your hand?
Well, that was Elaine, and then she unraised the hand.
I thought Tim knew.
So
All right, we're
gonna
going to give you the
defer
chance to
we're gonna
guess.
defer.
I thought you knew. I have no clue.
Take a guess.
I'll go with the rifleman.
The Rifleman. Well, that is about as seaside as we could get. I'm not sure I even know that tune, Lynn. Okay.
Sorry.
Diane and Barry Samet, do you have a guess?
All right, I want you to think 80s. Think big hair, think nighttime drama. Oh, oops.
Better call somebody else.
All right, we have Kevin Brooks.
I'm wanting some barbecue.
Go ahead, Kevin.
What do you got, Kev?
Dynasty?
Close.
It's
The answer is Dallas, the theme for Dallas. Yes. All right. And the deeper dive on that was, okay, for those of you at home who were like, Dallas, Dallas. In the original recording, which instrument group first plays the melody? Is it the strings, the brass, or the kazoos?
We're going to go ahead and offer that question to all of you, but those of us on panelists, let us know if you know the answer.
I'll say brass.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it was brass.
Well done.
Fantastic. All right. Let's move on to the next. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Luke, you've got that look, buddy.
Oh,
Does anyone have it? Ooh, the suspense. Anyone? Okay, Tim and Elaine, go for it.
hello?
There we go.
Is it Golden Girls?
No. Anybody else? If you're out on the road, feeling lonely and so cold, Gilmore Girls.
Girls. I thought I knew it.
Yeah.
Ah, goodness.
Gilmore Girls, indeed.
All right, let's
Yeah.
see.
There's people posting them in the chat, by the way.
Okay, another one, another blast from the past. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Seriously, people, have you not watched television during quarantine? What is going on here? Anyone raise their hands? The chat groups are going off the hook, but our panelists here, step it up. Okay. we're-
Anybody?
Anyone from the panelist group?
Are we getting any chats in? Do we get any like?
Yeah. Well, everyone on the chat group knows what it is, but come on, panelists. All right, we're going to Dornbush. Dornbush,
What you got?
Dornbush, give us something.
This is all stuff before my time. I can tell that much.
Oh, there it is.
Just the style
Cosby.
that I can tell.
Uh,
There's a lot of people saying Cosby in the comments. I don't know if that's cheating.
Cosby it is.
it might be cheating, but it's correct.
Not
Very
morally.
good. So the Cosby Show featured many African musicians and visual artists, I will add. Which of the following were not on the show? Mario Bauza, Stevie Wonder, Miriam Makeba, or Betty Carter? You want to take a guess?
A.
No, it was Betty Carter. All those other artists were featured on the show. Got a lot of exposure. Mario Bauza is an Afro-Cuban percussionist. Stevie Wonder needs no introduction. Miriam Makeba, also known as Lady Africa, she popularized in the United States South American folk songs.
Miriam Makeba was in that episode we watched the other night, right?
Yes,
She was amazing.
She was amazing.
Fantastic.
All right, you guys, hang in there. I'm feeling good about this one. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Diane and Barry, you got that one? Oh, look, Barry's got his hand up.
I Spy.
You're close.
Is it Get Smart?
You're getting warm.
Not Mission.
Mash?
Mission,
No, not
Mission
that.
Impossible.
Now you're cold. Oh, you guys are hovering right around it. It is the theme to everybody out in the world, Peter Gunn.
I should have gotten that.
You are on the right track. All right, the deep dive on Peter Gunn is. Okay, this prolific composer and songwriter also wrote the theme not only to what you just heard, but also to the animated series Pink Panther. Was it Burt Bacharach, John Carpenter, or Henry Mancini?
Mancini.
Yep, I saw Barry's mouth moving.
There it is. We have a winner.
Nicely done, everybody.
Folks, we have a little public service announcement for you all. Those of you that are in our attendee list have been raising your hands. You are doing fantastic, and I am proud of you. Right now, we have these 4 panelists, Diane, Luke, Tim, and Elaine, and Kevin. So Greg Bays, Kristen Ballantine, Kyle Jackson, Dan, we will come back to you. I promise we will get you up on the list here shortly. Let's go on to the next tune.
All right, guys, get on your roller skates, your short shorts. Here's the next one.
It will be hers and his. Oh, Kevin, I could not help myself to sing there. Kevin, what do you got? Hold on,
Muted,
go.
bruh.
Do it again.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Three's Company.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Breeze Company. My man.
There you go. Definitely before your time, Luke. Definitely.
Oh, man.
All right, we have another artist-composer question. The composer of this song, the Three's Company theme, also wrote the theme for PBS's Sesame Street. Unsuspecting pairing there. Who was it? Was it A, Johnny Costa, B, Joe Raposo, or C, Kay Thompson?
B.
Correct. It was Joe Raposo. Nice, nice, nice.
Well, we knew that from one of our former canvases, right? That was
Yeah, we did.
Little Sesame Street.
Yes.
He visited.
And if you're wondering what that Sesame Street theme is,
Sesame Street.
Sing it, everybody.
Same guy. Can you tell me how to get
to Sesame Street?
Very nice. All right, group one, you ready for one more question? All right.
What a lovely tune. I see Diane and Barry from Denver.
Yeah.
Hit us.
Do you know
Down
this?
Abbey.
Hey!
Woo!
Hey.
Nice. You in the dishwasher. Very nice. Okay, now, for those of you who have been following Canvas, we've been doing these little videos talking about scales this week, major and minor scales. So, my question is, is this song based off of a major scale or a minor scale? It's okay if you don't know. You've got a 50-50 shot at this one. Just go for it.
Minor.
There it is.
Bingo. Nailed it.
See, that was like a minor fanfare thing.
Oh, my.
Excellent. You guys, thank you so much. People who, our team up there who participated live, thank you so much. Keep playing. We've got some more sections coming.
All right, Lynn, why don't you vamp for a minute while I change out our teams
If
here.
only had a great game theme song.
Bye-bye, folks. Tim, Elaine, Luke, Diane, Barry, and Kevin. Thanks so much for playing. All right.
What do we got next, Dave?
We are bringing in Heather. Stand by. We are bringing in Sarah. We are bringing in, why don't you guys pop on and say hello when you're on here. Go ahead, Heather. Unmute
Hi,
and
Heather.
say hello.
Hello, hi Lynn.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you.
Dude, this is fun.
How did you do in that last section?
Not well, although we did get Dallas.
Oh, you did?
Me and Sarah and I are on one Facebook Messenger chat, so we're gonna try and work together.
Awesome. Fantastic. All right, who else do we got? I can't see the
We
things are
have
too small.
got Sarah. Sarah Cheever.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh my gosh, you're a grown up.
Scary.
I know.
We are.
I haven't seen you since we went to camp together, like forever ago. Nice to see you.
Good to see you too.
And is that you, Katie? Hi. Oh, you're muted. Hold on. Oh, that's great. Now I can see everybody. Hi.
Hi, how are you? This is
Hi.
Eli.
Hi, how are you?
That's Lynn
Hello.
and Sadie. Jacob's over there. He doesn't have a shirt on. I should have showered. Oh, he's mad at me. He's 11.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, anything goes when you're on live
Woo.
TV show game theme night situation. Okay, Heather, Sarah, Katie, here's the deal. Stay muted, but when you know the answer, push the little hand button on your phone or your laptop and then unmute yourself when we call you. All right? Are you guys ready to rock and roll? You guys ready to bring it? Large and in charge. Hey, Lynn, we do have a little sing-along, and I don't know if you want to do that.
Yeah, let's go forward.
Let's
we'll
go
sing along
for it.
later.
All right, sounds excellent. So here we go. Let's do it.
1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, bring it. Have a help from my friends. Well, we have several with hands up. Katie, you were the first. I'm going to go ahead and unmute you. Go for the answer.
It's from the Wonder Years.
Woohoo!
With support from my
That is
little
true.
Nailed it. Nailed it. Well done.
All right. Wait, did Katie get it?
Katie got it.
All right. So, Katie, you have a shot at the deep dive.
Oh, great.
Here we go.
Something I will not know the answer to. Okay.
Joe Cocker's cover of this Beatles tune was the theme song. From what Beatles album did the song originate? Was it
I have no idea.
Was it
Oh,
A, Rubber Soul, B, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, or C, White Album?
Oh, was it C?
C? No.
White Album? No, I'm sorry. I love the Beatles. I don't know the albums.
It's okay. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band is where.
Oh, I thought it was after that. Okay, never mind. My bad. I love you.
Well, you got the answer right, so that's exciting. All right, let's go on to the next one.
All right, here we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. Well, this is interesting because I saw the human hand of Sarah before I saw the virtual hand of Katie. So let's go for Sarah.
The Simpsons.
Hey! Woohoo!
Okay, you ready for the deep dive? Now, I don't fault you at all, but if anyone watched our little lab bites this week, this was a subject in one of our videos. The major scale, so this scale, is altered in the melody of the Simpsons theme. How so? Is it a lowered third, a raised fourth, or a raised roof?
Okay, the chat seems to think A, so I'll go with A.
No.
Oh boy.
A lowered third would give you this. Lowered third is a minor, so this is a raised fourth. Okay,
Hey,
that's
Sarah,
okay.
for the record, Sarah, I just want you to know that I actually did the videography for all of Lynn's lab bites, the scale lessons. So I spent a good chunk of time doing a deep dive on scales. I didn't get that right either. I chose C, the raised roof, because we were raising the roof.
Oh, all good. Okay, here we go. Next song. Here we go.
Katie, you are off the hook right now. What is happening? Oh, tip of the
I don't
tongue?
know. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna go with 5-0. Hawaii
As
5-0.
in Hawaii 5-0.
My sister and I always say, "Oh, look out! There's 5-0." That's so. That's
Awesome.
that's what the cops are chasing us all the time. It's just something we say.
All right. Oh boy, another theory question. Guys, don't hate me for this.
Lynn, I went to
Okay.
St. Olaf, but I was biology.
No worries. Okay. Maybe someone on the screen someone who's playing with you can help. Major or minor? Okay, I'm going to give you a little reminder. So here's major. Here's minor.
All right. Okay, that's minor.
Bam.
Hey-o.
Nailed it. Oh,
Yay!
there's actually a little bit of both.
I'm always going to yeah, there's like the minor. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
All right.
I'm glad you heard the minor. That's big. If you guys
Yeah.
get nothing else from the show tonight, major, minor. Major,
Yeah.
minor. We're having fun. But I'm also indoctrinating you with major and minor
School.
school.
We're
Thank you.
we're in major minor school. All right, let's do this. Here we go.
All right, you ready? 2, 3, 4, 1.
Okay, so Sarah, you officially got it. I'm going to get to you in 1 second. Heather, what's going on up there? Huh? You're in the top right pane. You're in Greg Brady's square
She's
over there.
busy enjoying nature and reading books and doing great things with her
All
brain.
right,
That's what's
good.
happening.
Keep doing that, and I would like Sarah to tell us what that little ditty is.
Curb.
Yes,
Yes,
Curb.
Kirby.
Woo-hoo.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, deep dive on that one. Who is the composer of this little opening ditty? Is it Luciano Michelini? Is it Larry David himself or Danny Elfman?
I'm gonna go with Larry David.
You would think that, wouldn't you? It is actually Luciano Michelini. Can you guess where he's from?
Boise, Idaho, Lynn.
Norway? What? No.
I am
He's
going
Italian.
to. Okay. All right.
I know, that's shocking.
Okay. Wow.
right.
Here we go.
This is a tricky one. This is like a whiz banger, okay? Total B-sides. If you're my age, just imagine what your parents may have been watching as you were getting ready for bed. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Come on, Heather. You know you got this one. I see it in your eyes. Oh, we have one. Sarah.
Is it St. Elsewhere?
Very close. Very similar melody, but no.
All
I
right.
wonder if anyone out there got it.
All right, hold on a sec. Let's poll. Let's go out. Let's go out and
Can
see
you go out?
what the world is. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna go. Kyle Jackson. Hold on a second. We're gonna allow Kyle to speak. Kyle, this is a pleasure to allow you to speak. Please speak.
Hello.
Kyle.
Hi, we're all here. Hello.
What's the tune, Kyle?
The Newhart Show, but it's the second one, not the first one.
Wow, that is talent.
This is true. This is true.
Okay, Kyle, we're gonna bring you back at a later time. For now, I'm just gonna disable your ability to speak, which is the only time I will ever have that privilege. Let's keep going.
All right. All right, next song. You ready?
Come on, people. Really? This is like 101. Really? Okay, Heather, take a guess. I want you to just name the first game show that comes to your mind. Go.
I can see the chat popping up. So, although I probably would have said The Price is Right even.
There it is. All right. You know what?
I can take zero credit for that
Well,
one.
that's what crowdsourcing is for, and we are in a sort of global community moment right now. So,
Very true.
congratulations, you get it right.
Woohoo! All right, we're taking you deep, Heather. What is the name of this long-standing theme song? And one of these names actually is the name of that song.
I'm going to go with Window Shopping.
Correct! It is window shopping.
Hey, oh, she comes through and tell her what she's won, Lynn.
Would you like to go for the Showcase Showdown? Or do you want to play the game with the goat that goes up the mountain?
I do not know what the goat game is anymore.
Side note, about 15 years ago, I was working with this contractor, and I was right at, is it CBS where that's filmed? And I had to help the string quartet get set up to film, I think, at Young and the Restless or something. They were going to be on set. And I took a wrong turn down the hallway, and I ended up in the backstage area of Price is Right. And all the lights were kind of turned off, but it was like the big wheel and the goat game and the like kerplink and all this stuff. And it was all right there. And I I loved that game when I was little. If I was homesick, I was watching that. I was touching all the stuff, and they all looked like 6th grade science fair projects. They looked like they could have been made out of cardboard. But anyway,
Well,
Price is Right.
when I think of The Price is Right, of course, I think of Happy Gilmore because, I love golf. And Lynn, I don't know if you know this,
yeah,
but
Bob Barker was on there.
Bob Barker was on there, and Adam Sandler and Bob Barker had a great interaction. Do you remember the dialogue?
I don't.
Well, we'll leave that to all you YouTubers out there. It is not suitable for our younger audience. Let's go on to the next song.
All right, guys, group number 2, this is your last challenge.
Well, I must say I'm a little surprised that no one got this one, Lynn. No, not one single person in our entire chat window got this. Sarah, you feel particularly Mother of Dragons. What song? What show?
Game of Thrones.
Hey,
Yes. Very nice. All right. Oh gosh, I just nailed you guys with a theory.
Yeah,
questions.
Lynn, I gotta say these deep dive questions are not easy. They are approaching PhD level.
Thank you, Dave. But I do feel like, on Jeopardy, they're picking those questions at the bottom. Somewhere in our audience of the thousands, nay, millions of people who are watching this right now, somebody knows the answer.
Okay, so
here we go. The teacher and me is going to do a little review. Okay, so major is this. And for this purpose, minor is this. Okay, now in the opening, you heard me play. All right, that is all of the priming of the pump that I'm going to do for that. So is it major, minor, or both?
Is it both?
Yes, it is. So it goes back and forth. Now, as just kind of a side note, talking about major and minor, I sign off group 2. I'm going to let you go because Dave has to get the next group
Heather,
going.
Sarah,
Thank you
Katie,
for coming.
thank you so much. And I just, Lynn, before you go into vamp number 45B, I am going to just ask a few attendees to raise their hands because we just want to see your faces. We have a couple of other preloaded teams, but I just want to see if anyone else wants to pop in and say hello. So I'm just going to
Can I finish my sentence?
Please.
Super important. It's going to change people's lives. So major and minor, that has been the theme of our lab bites this week. And again, if you learn anything, major, minor, okay? Just something to listen for. Now, if you're a trained musician or you know these terms, then you can just tune out. But for a lot of people, just having an awareness of what you're hearing and language to put to it can help you understand on a deeper level what's going on around you. And major and minor are the 2 most common languages that we hear in music. And when you mix major and minor, especially in a dramatic context, like a TV or movie theme song, generally, this feels stable and happy and light. This feels dramatically, it feels sad or ominous. So what I love about the Game of Thrones theme, as so many people do, is this mixture. It's this major and minor. And I haven't watched the whole show, but I've watched enough episodes to understand. Of course, it's dramatic and it's heavy. And then there are these victories, this moment of triumph, and then the war continues. And then there's a triumph, and then the war continues. So as you're listening, as I beat this major minor into you tonight, if that is new to you, when you listen to music, see if you can point it out.
All
Okay,
right.
lesson over. Who we got, Dave?
Lesson over. So what I'd like to do is just a quick round robin. Say your name, tell us where you're from, and we're so happy to see you. Diane and Edmund, what's up?
Oh, hi.
How are you?
Minnesota, Lynn's family.
You're in Minnesota. Is it cold?
No, rainy.
Yeah, really rainy.
All right. Edmund, you're huge, man. You got to stop growing, dude. You're like 12 feet tall. All right. Good to see you guys. Kathleen Warner, what is up?
Hey, Chicago here.
Woohoo!
Lady, you're a grown woman. What's the what? Hi, honey.
Kathleen, it is great to see you. greetings from Los Angeles, and glad you could join us from Chicago.
So happy to be here.
All right, Nathan Matson, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, David.
How you doing, man? Where are you calling in from?
As you can tell from the lighting, I'm in outer space.
Is that Mars?
Yep, probably. I'm here. I'm still here in LA.
All right. Well, it's so good to see you. We're glad you're here. Thanks for popping on. And the last little beauty here, my sister from the same Mr. Audrey
Hey!
Hi, everybody. Greetings from Denver.
How are
Hawaii
you, dear?
5 was for you, Odd.
I loved every minute of it. Thanks, Lynn.
You're welcome.
All right. Thanks, everybody. We're going to drop you guys back out and see if we can get our next team loaded up. So stand by. Lynn, maybe you can vamp if you got a
Oh, what, like a game
jig?
show theme song?
Could you do like a jig? Lovely. All right. Maybe one more little vamp as we continue.
Okay, so earlier I was testing my memory to see if I could remember all the lyrics to the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse song. Do you guys know it? Help me out, all right? Sing out loud, sing proud. Come along and join the song and join the jamboree. MICKEYMOUSE, Mickey Mouse.
Donald Duck.
Mickey Mouse.
Donald Duck.
Forever something, something, something. Hi, hi,
Hold 'em
hi,
high.
hi. La 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 la. Something goes right here. MIC. Here's where it gets really dramatic. I don't know why. See you real soon. KEY. Why? Because we're stuck. We can't leave our houses. It's a shelter-in-place situation. MOUSE. All right. How was that, Dave? Was that a good stall situation?
That was perfect. Okay, we have Kristen Anderson. How are you?
Hey, Kristen.
I'm great. How are you guys?
Good. How are you? Where are you?
I'm in Boston.
Boston.
Yeah,
What up? It's good.
All right, welcome, Kristen. And we have Beth. What is going on?
Hi, guys. So much fun. Hey, we got Zoe. Hi, Sadie. And you got me. And Zachary and Alan behind me.
What is up, family Lulu? All right, Kristen and Beth, was there anyone else in your group that I needed to pull on, or I think we're there?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So, do you have the little hand button? Yeah. So, so when Lynn plays the next Pearl Jam song, I'm sorry, I have a one-track mind. What can I say?
For your birthday, I will give you a Pearl Jam canvas.
I don't have the hand button.
Can I just, because we're all quarantined, let me just ask this of all of you. Did anybody actually listen to the Gigaton album that dropped this week? Because if you haven't, it is really special. So anyway, sorry about that, Lynn. I just needed to get something off my chest, apparently.
My camera went out, which is fine. Oh, there it is. All right, shoot. I mean, great. Here we go. All right, you guys ready to play?
Here we go. Okay, so here's what I want to do, and I'm going to do this because Kristen was very professional with her hand raise, and while Beth was so exuberant in her video. So here's what I'd like to do. Kristen, you say the first name of the two name song, and then Beth, you say the second. Go ahead, Kristen.
Gilligan?
That's right, Gilligan's Island. Okay, low-hanging fruit. Hey, first team, Tim, Luke, and Kevin and Diane. Remember back in the days when you guys weren't getting any answers right? Maybe we could have thrown you a few softballs like Gilligan.
Okay, we've got a theory question, and I know I have two musically literate people know music here. Okay, this theme moves up with each verse. What is the musical term for this? Modulation, allegata, or ralfamaccio?
Hey.
It is. Wait, did Kristen give it?
Hey.
Yes,
It is
correct.
a correcto.
That's
Oh,
right, Kristen.
sorry. Nope, I made a mistake. I thought it was Ralph Macchio. Nope, it is modulation. Okay. All good fun with PowerPoint.
You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Sadie almost fell off the bench.
Don't fall off the bench. Technical difficulties.
It's all
Where's
good.
that dog, by the way?
All good.
All right.
And usually she never drops a beat.
Hey-o.
Drops a. Sorry. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. I'd like to hear from Zoe.
Hey, she wasn't raising her hand.
Oh, I thought that was Zoe raising her hand.
7.
What do you think?
Let's.
The Flint who?
I said it right. Yeah, the Flintstones.
The Flintstones.
Correct. All right. Someone want to go for the deep dive on this? In
All right, this one's for Kristen.
1994. Oh, Kristen gets this one. In 1994, what band rebooted this theme for the feature film The Flintstones? Was it REM, Skinny Puppy, or the B-52s?
What do you think? My group says REM. No.
B-52s.
Well,
It is worth a listen to hear Fred Schneider be in that B-52s in that song. Just look it up. It's just super, super fun. Super fun. Okay. All right, this one, here we go. And feel free to sing along if you catch on to what it is.
all right. Well,
What TV show?
Kristen, that was impressive how fast you pulled that one up. What is it?
Dawson's Creek.
Hey-o.
Yes, nice. And the deep dive on that one is what singer-songwriter performed this song? Was it John Mayer, Roger Hammerstein? It's not even right.
Whoa.
It's like Oscar Hammerstein.
Whoa, Roger Hammerstein.
It's not B. Was it
my
John Mayer or
accountant.
Paula Cole?
Paula Cole.
Paula Cole.
Oh my
yes.
goodness, coming to play, folks.
All right, you ready for the next one?
Let's do it. This one's for all you under 12 folks out there. Oh boy, what have we got, Beth?
Arthur.
Yes, you got it.
PBS show Arthur, based on the book series by Mark
So
Brown.
good. It's so good.
PBS Kids.
PBS Kids, which, by the way, PBS SoCal, and I'm guessing PBS across the country, has been so great to families during this time, broadcasting shows for kids all day, educational stuff. So thank you. If anyone from PBS is listening, thank you. Okay, artist composers. The man performing this theme song is the son of what famous singer-songwriter? Bob Marley, John Lennon, or son of a preacher man?
Oh boy.
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley.
Well
yes.
done. Well
Ziggy
done. Well
Marley.
done.
Excellent.
All right.
Oh, my left hand has to get busy on this one. Okay.
See, I need you guys.
That's what she said.
3, 4.
All right, Kristen. Go for Kristen.
Murder, She Wrote.
Yes. Okay, and the deep dive is the British film and TV composer. This British film and TV composer also had a working relationship with Alfred Hitchcock. Who was it? John Addison, Neil Andrews, or Deidre Mick?
Neil Andrews.
Addison. That was so deep. I admit I had to look that one up. It's a great little theme, isn't it, though?
It is. It is.
My parents like that show, I know.
Yeah.
All right, guys, you ready for your last song?
Ready?
Here we go. All right, Beth, what do you got?
Myself. I Dream of Jeannie.
Yes, correct.
Well done. Well done. I think we have one more deep dive on this.
I thought we did.
Oh, no, we don't.
Oh, you're in luck. You get to sing the theme, but not sing it because there's no words. Please whistle it for us at your earliest convenience.
Yes! Give them a round of applause. Congratulations. All right, Beth and family, thank you so much. Kristen, well done out there tonight.
Thank you, Group 3. You guys were awesome. Be well. Stay healthy.
All right, Lynn.
Wash your hands.
I just need a minute to get our next group loaded.
That is just such a fun song. So many great themes came out of the 60s. In doing research for the show, I was noticing in the 60s there's this huge wealth of like big band and big orchestra sounding themes. And then the 70s kind of were a little bit mysterious. And then the 80s, there were all really poppy songs, catchy stuff. And then, I mean, it's just so fascinating. TV theme songs come and go with trends just like anything else. And now it's so interesting how there's these kind of scant, like a movement, especially in dramas, these themes that don't have super memorable melodies, but they really set a tone and a mood. It's fascinating to watch. All right. Oh, I see some Jacksons.
Yes.
I see some Valentines. Hi, guys.
What's up, Kyle Jackson family?
Hi.
Hello.
What's up, Matt and Kristen family?
Hello. They're muted, I think.
How-
Oh, no, wait, there they are. Hi. Hello. How's it going?
Good.
Everybody, Kristen is a physician's assistant, so could everyone?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Working hard, keeping us safe. How are things out there?
It's good. Day by day, we're making it through, right? So.
Oh, we are so grateful for you.
Here, here. Nothing like some theme songs to keep the spirits
Yes,
high.
yes. All right,
okay, so
let's do this.
quick question to the Valentines and the Jackson families here. Do we have anyone else that is in your crew to compete?
I think it's these guys.
We're looking at it. I love it. All right, let's do this, Lynn. Sadie, rock and roll.
Oh, you ready?
Here we go. Okay, so Jacksons and Valentines, best thing you can do is press the little button that has the hand. It kind of looks like the thumbs up, but it's not a thumbs up. It's like a little blue glove, not like a Michael Jackson glove, but just a tiny little Zoom glove.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, the Jackson 4, what do you guys got?
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Yay! Very nice. All right. Are you ready for the deep dive?
We're so ready.
Well, we will be in
So
just
ready.
1 second. Let's get
Okay. You know, as it so happens, our next Canvas show was supposed to be a retrospective on Mr. Rogers and Sesame Street and just the impact of the music coming out of PBS shows in the 70s. So that one has been delayed, but stay tuned. We will put it together in some format in the future. Okay, who was the composer of not only the theme song, but all the other songs on the Mr. Rogers show? Was it Johnny Costa, Fred Rogers, or Joe Raposo?
This is on you.
Fred Rogers.
Correct!
Well done,
So
Jackson
interesting.
family.
Fred Rogers called himself a musician and composer first. His degree in college, his first degree, he later went to divinity school as well, but he has a composition degree, and so he wrote all the songs. Johnny Costa, I tried to throw you off the scent because Johnny Costa was his pianist who played live to the show and was just brilliant, and they worked together a lot, but all the songs were written by Fred himself. Excellent. Okay.
Let's do this. What do we got next? Oh, I think
right,
I know
you
what
ready?
we've got next. I actually don't. Come on, Matt. Work it. Work it, buddy. Oh! We've got a hand up, and it is to Matt Ballantine.
What is it?
It was Dexter.
Yes!
Way to go.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, Dexter. Like, here, like, my hand is keep going all the way to Utah. That's twice mentioning Utah in one show. Amazing. Okay, we've got a theory question here. This theme is all about the minor key. Although there are various forms of minor scales, what one thing is constant? A, math. Thanks, David. B, the lower third. Or C, that it's not major.
This is what happens when the music theorist leaves the PowerPoint to her husband, the VJ. Go ahead, Matt and Kristen. What do you got?
I think it's B.
You are correct.
Yes!
As I have been singing the song all night, major, minor. And the third degree of the scale, 1, 2, 3. That's the thing that typifies a minor key. Okay, excellent. Okay. Hold on. I start. Yep. Just conferring with my colleague here for a second. Are you ready?
Here we go.
Be ready on the fly, Dave. This one's going to go fast.
This is going to go hot. This one's going to come hot. Look at those hands. They're ready. The Jackson 4, the Ballantine 2. We are ready. Oh, Ballantines. Okay, so that song just tickles me. So Matt and Kristen, I'm going to go ahead and lower your hand because you guys were egregiously late. And I'm going to start with Finn Jackson because you raised your hand within seconds. So, and it actually went in order. It went Finn. Went Kyle.
I'm actually going to give it to my sister because she's the one who said it out loud, so she can say it, okay?
Let's do it.
The Office.
Yes!
Correct. That is from The Office. Did we do a deep dive on The Office, David?
Sully, how many times have you rewatched every season of The Office?
I've never seen it.
All right. Well, welcome to the next 7 years of your life.
All right. are you noticing a theme in what we're trying to teach tonight? Is this major or minor or house?
House key. Is it a
House key.
house key, a major key, or a minor key?
Oh, house key. I get that. That's funny.
That's for you.
I have an answer for you, Dave. And that
What?
answer, I believe, is major.
Correct. Correctamundo.
Okay, listen, Finn, you got the answer right, but I'm going to just give you a different sound effect just because. Because technology.
Okay, now you did not know, this is just totally random, but you guys got assigned the one whiz bang, of this program. This is so far buried. I had never heard of the show. I had never heard this theme. But if anyone can tell me what it is, it's going to be one of you guys. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay.
Lynn, it actually sounded like
I see a hand. I see Finn's hand.
Finn's hand. Let's do it. Go for Finn.
A wild guess here and say Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, fair guess. Nope.
Okay.
Go back about 3 decades earlier.
Well, you know what? That's fair. That's fair.
Are we getting any bites online? Facebook? Anybody?
Let's go to we're going to go to the chat line here. Anyone who knew what that was, Lynn, maybe you can vamp a little. Raise your hand if you're an attendee. Press the hand button. Okay, Greg Bays, you are permitted to speak, sir.
Get smart.
No.
No?
You're getting warm.
Oh, no, I blew it.
You know what? It's okay, Greg. It is okay. Okay, we have Diane Samet. You're coming in hot again.
Come
Welcome
on,
back.
Diane.
You should be unmuted. Let's give it a go.
Is it Mr. Lucky?
No.
All right, we are going to Tim and Elaine Vandy Walker. The first team's coming in hot. What do you got, Tim?
Is it Dragnet?
Nope.
Wow, we got a stumper here,
Deeper.
don't
Like less known. I had never heard of the show.
we? Okay, you know what we're going to do, Lynn? We're going to pivot and go right to Kyle Jackson. Kyle, what is it? All right, just give us something. Give us.
I don't think he knows. The Twilight Zone.
Okay, this song is the theme from a 1960s mystery show called Checkmate. And can we roll to the deep dive?
It is stunning.
Isn't that cool? Well, yes. And guess who? A very young new composer wrote that, who would later write.
Hola, Juan Williams.
I'm so mad, William.
This was so young in John Williams's career. The credit on the album is Johnny Williams. So it's a beautiful theme. You can't find it on iTunes, but if you go on YouTube, you can find a couple recordings, and it has a super surf guitar, like picture 60s guitar. It's just fantastic. So anyway, theme from Checkmate, Johnny Williams, very young. He must have been like 20, in his mid-20s.
Touche, Lynn.
That was the whiz bang. If anyone got that, I would just be like, show done. You got it.
Beth Lulu got it. We got her in the text. Yep.
She got it?
She did indeed.
Oh, Beth, I'm going to send you a roll of toilet paper. That was so good.
Hey-o.
All right, you ready for the next one? Sure. You lead.
Come on, Kristen. Okay, typically I would just say anyone under the age of about, let's say 42 might know the answer to this. So does anyone here under the age of 42 know it? Okay, how about anyone over the age of 42? Hold on, Kristen, what do you got? Oh, we're getting mute. Yep, there we go, Kristen. You're good.
I got nothing. I'm only 42.
South Park.
Oh my goodness.
I think
South
you're
Park.
right vein. Not that. I'll give you a hint. I'll say Steven Spielberg.
Oh, E.T.
Oh.
Animation. Warner Brothers.
Family Guy.
Pinky and the Brain.
Maniacal.
Really? Am I the only person who totally dorked out as a college student and watched Animaniacs?
Oh no.
Yeah, Lynn. Sorry, we got nothing.
Wow. Okay. Well, Kyle, I'm going to ask you this because, well, it could be Kyle or Finn, musical men. Among the many lines in this uproarious bungle of musical madness, one line changes every episode. What classic musical is referenced in one of these altered lines? Since you did not watch this show, I will tell you the altered line is "The rain in Spainy."
My Fair Lady.
It's My Fair Lady.
My Fair
There
Lady.
you go. My Fair Lady it is. Excellent. All right. Oh, you guys, this is the last one for this group.
Okay, cool. Let's do this.
All right.
You guys
if
got
you
this.
want to sing along, help yourselves. Ready? 2.
I'm feeling the urge. Come on, everybody. Get into it. The Love Boat. I'm so sorry. The Love Boat.
Oh,
okay, so
answer.
Kristen,
Shoot.
I think Kristen raised her hand first. Kristen, what show was that from?
The Love Boat.
Oh my goodness.
Woo!
That is correct.
Thank you, Group 4.
Wait, we do
Love
have
you
one
guys.
bonus
Oh,
question.
Wait a minute, bonus
yeah,
question.
we have a bonus
oh,
question.
yes.
This is a good one.
After being sung by Jack Jones for the first 8 seasons, what singer in the 9th season created a new version? Meryl Steubing, Natalie Cole, or Dionne Warwick?
Oops, I hit the button too quickly.
Oh, you not only help people, you're super smart. Yay! Love you guys. Be well.
All right, we're going to sign you folks out. It was great to see you.
Wishing you safety and health, Kristen. Love you guys.
Jacksons and Valentines.
Bye,
Thanks.
Jacksons. Bye, Valentines.
All right, we just need a few minutes, Lynn. I'll pull in the next group.
So are we all having fun? I kind of wish we could have an all group sing of Love Boat, but maybe just gonna hang here, exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you. My daughter has no idea what this is. The Love Boat. Soon we'll be making another run, not for at least 6 months. The Love Boat. Promises. Something for everyone. Actually, I think those are the lyrics. How are we doing with Group 5?
We are pulling folks in as we speak. It's a really exciting time here over at the VJ booth.
Oh.
Hi, Lynn.
Hi.
we
Oh
have
my
Brian
gosh, it's
Grove.
Grover. Hi. Hi, guys. We have Brian, Janae Ansel,
We are waiting for...
and Greg. Oh, wait, what did you say, Janae? Janae's clapping her hands to something. You want to sing Love Boat?
92, 92, 90, 90, 90, 90, 92.
91, 91, 91.
We have some high school rivalry happening here. We have class of 91 and class of...
Awesome!
Those were kindergarten classes of 91 and 92.
The Bears coming. You better step aside
Go
because a
Bears!
lot of people didn't and a lot of people died.
Okay, Brian, where are you calling in from?
I live in Hopkins, Minnesota. Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah,
Jeanette,
I'm with Chris, but I
where
don't
are
see
you?
Chris.
I'm in Los Angeles, but I am always a true blue white bear. Go Bears, kind of gal.
Go Bears.
Go Bears.
Go Bears. Okay,
Bears.
Greg and Jenny, what is up? Where are you calling in from?
Beautiful Franklin, Tennessee, just south of Nashville.
Woohoo! Good to see you. All right, Karina, where are you?
Corinna, hey, I'm in St. Paul.
St. Paul, shelter in place in
White
St.
Bear Lake,
Paul.
girl, all the way. Go Bears.
All right, everybody. So I'm just going to unmute this bunch wholly because
Oh gosh.
I think they need to be unmuted.
Are you guys having fun so far?
This is very enjoyable.
Oh, yeah.
I think there was a shirt.
Oh, look at the Prince shirt. Nice.
Gotta represent. I mean,
Gotta represent. Totally.
Bro, I haven't seen you since the bus in like 8th grade.
I look different. Well,
Not much. The Prince shirt is really what would have keyed it.
All right, guys, are you ready? You know what the deal is. You press your hand up button, right?
I don't have my hand raising thing at the bottom anymore.
All right, so
where's the hand up button? I gotta find
just
that.
raise your hand, folks. Okay,
Raise
this
your-
this is
We're
not
old,
you think
Lynn.
a
Come on.
terrible idea. but we're
We're
gonna
all
go for it.
old-fashioned here. Come on.
Ask
No,
your children.
we
They'll
lost
tell you.
ours.
All right, just raise your hand when you know the tune.
Are you ready?
1, 2.
No one?
So anyone watch FX maybe about 7-8 years ago starting about then?
Danny DeVito.
Oh, Janae, we've got Janae. What do you got?
Oh God, Danny DeVito is the show with the 4 20-somethings, and then he's the old guy, and they're all slackers. And
Yes, you're definitely warm.
oh
They own a bar.
God,
It's called Patty's Pub.
I mean, I got the plot, but I don't know that. I can't remember the name.
It's.
Huh?
The first word is it's.
Oh, it's sunny in California.
In Philadelphia. It's
Hey!
in Philadelphia.
Whatever.
Whatever.
All right, any of y'all want to, does anyone watch that show? You guys know that show? No? Okay. All right, well, this is kind of an interesting story. Hang with us. This theme song is called Temptation Sensation by Heinz Kiesling. And it begins on what degree of the A major scale? Now hold on. Okay, here's A. Here's the starting note.
That's my favorite major scale.
Oh, good. Here's the starting note. Here's A. Here's the starting note.
Fourth. The fourth.
Yay,
The fourth.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7. Shit.
It was the 7th.
Wow.
I know.
Ryan and Corinna are both musicians.
Sorry, band folk.
The question right, so you can't.
All right. Oh, this one. Okay. Here's one I think you'll know.
Brian for one.
I think it's the 18.
There it is.
Bam!
That girl.
Banjo's back in the lead. All right. Dave, are you ready for a deep dive on that one?
Sure am.
What prolific TV 80s theme composer wrote this song? Was it Mike Post, Robert Weaver, or Rel Sun?
Nobody from
Anybody?
Ballarat. Come on.
What's your guess?
E.
I don't know.
Robert Weaver. No, Robert Weaver is a very famous surfer who lives up in Santa Cruz. Any other guesses?
I'm gonna go with Rel Sun because who makes up that name?
Well, Rel Sun is a very famous female surfer from Hawaii. She's one of the most legendary surfers of all time.
Mike Post.
Mike Post wrote a ton of 80s theme songs. This was one of his. Mike Post. All right. Are you ready for this one?
Hey, just so everyone gives a little shout out, our violinist Sadie Sheldon here learned all of this music about 12 minutes ago. So virtual round of applause for Sadie. Well done.
This is her music homework for the week. So, here we go. It's a twofer. You go ahead and start.
All right, Greg Bays, what is it?
The Brady Bunch.
Hey-oh!
Easiest one of the night.
Has it been hard?
Oh no, but that one is like, how do you not know the Brady Bunch?
I know. Well, maybe you have to be born after like 1985 to not know it. Okay, Greg, which famous Hawaiian singer performed in the Honolulu special? Remember that? With the tarantula and the thing around the neck and all that. Was it Israel Kamlek, the guy who did the version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow? Was it Don Ho or is it Jack Johnson?
I think it was Don Ho.
It so was Don Ho.
Hey-oh, Don Ho.
Nice. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. All right, Corinna, you're on.
The Muppet Show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, Corinna, this is your big chance. We want to hear you sing the first 2 lines.
It's time to light the it's time to Christmas Eve.
Start the music.
It's time to light the lights. Dun 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 dun, dun for the Muppet Show tonight.
All right.
Oh, you guys are doing great. This is just fantastic. Okay.
Super fun.
I'm switching gears here. Are you ready? Play nice and strong, okay? Lots of 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ansel, what is it, my man?
I want to. It's a baseball theme song. Let's
just say it.
Yeah.
Well,
The MLB
MLB.
show.
Well, it's just
Sports Time, Sports Center, something
ESPN.
Sportsing. Okay, sportsing. We have a
gotta go to Greg on this
we have a
one.
Titan fan in the house. Greg Bays.
That's the NFL on Fox.
Interesting.
Shorten.
Well, I think that
Just
might
Fox
lead
Sports.
that ought to lead us, Lynn,
We're
into
going to go into our
the.
deep dive.
into the
I
deep
learned
dive
something
here.
interesting about the NFL. There's actually many kind of little derivations,
Fox runs to the playoffs.
but they all belong to a specific network or they're different. So is the title of the song Heavy Action,
We'll be back.
the Sports Center theme song,
To the playoffs.
NFL theme song, or Fox's Run to the Playoffs?
Can we have it played one more time?
Angie says D.
It's D. I think.
I think you're right.
Oh, that's what Greg Gates knows football.
Yes.
It is the National Football League theme song.
Yeah.
Good
Nice.
guess.
You were close,
Ansel.
Different kind of sportsing,
Sportsing.
but you were on the right track. All right. Oh, that was Sadie's last song for the night. Thank you for playing.
Thanks,
Sadie.
Sade. Peace out.
Can you wave to the crowd? All right, guys. Team 5, you are closing us out with the last song of the night.
Okay, this one was a dead tie, Lynn. So what I'm going to do is ask both Janae and Karina on the count of 3 to call out what the name of that TV show is. 1, 2, 3.
Friends.
Friends.
Janae.
Can I give one piece of trivia about television theme songs?
Go ahead.
So when TV writing started, television shows were like 25 minutes long, maybe 26, and then there were 4 minutes of commercials for a sitcom. So you had a good minute to have this really great theme song in the 70s and 80s, and maybe in the beginning of the 90s, that would explain the plot of the TV show, like Gilligan's Island.
Yeah.
Theme song. And then as every year went on, the shows had to be 24 minutes, and then 23, and then 22. And we are down for network to 19, 18 minutes and 12 minutes of commercials. So guess what got cut? The theme song. And that's why in the 2000s and now, theme songs are like 10 seconds, maybe 5. And it's not about bad music or going out of style. We literally don't have the time.
So just to the rest of the audience, Janae is a TV writer, executive producer. So this is her world. All of this.
But I'm not doing that well.
Well, so Janae, do you know what I was saying about in the 60s, you had these highly stylistic songs that were in TV shows. And then the 70s, it was a little bit dead. Like the 70s themes are not as sticky as the 80s. And then it seems like in the 90s, you have more like popular artists chiming in with a couple of songs, or at least a snippet of song, like
right.
the
But
Paul.
if you look, they all get shorter and shorter and shorter, and it's almost unfair to the shows now. But that's why you had these beautiful theme songs in the 80s and 90s that just describe the whole plot of the show.
Right. Well, I mean, think about Gilligan's Island. Like that's the whole kit and caboodle, right? I mean, you could listen to the song and be like, okay, I know how that one
It's gonna
goes.
happen every episode.
Oh man, thank you for that input. Okay, well, wait, who got the answer? I forgot who got the answer.
It was a deadlock tie between Karina and Janae.
All right, season 2, episode 5, the gang in Friends went to see what notable 90s band in concert. We didn't actually see this band, but that was part of the plot.
Hootie.
And the Blowfish. That is correct.
Hootie! Yes, indeed.
Way to go, Team 5.
Great,
yes.
Great job, everybody. Okay, Team 5, say goodbye. You guys were awesome. Thank you so much for
Bye, Lynn.
Bye, Ansel.
Great
your
night.
participation. You guys
Thank
were
you.
amazing.
Thanks for being here.
All right, so
bye, Jenny. You can go to bed now. Bye, Karina. Bye, Brian.
excellent. All right. Well, thanks everyone so much for being with us tonight. It's been really it's very meaningful to have you in our living room as always, and we look forward to seeing you again next week. In fact, yeah. So thank you again.
So love talking TV tunes with you today, major and minor. All right, my little teacher side is going to chime in. I hope you picked up something new, something entertaining, something that is a distraction in your home, wherever you are. Check back. We'll be back next Sunday night. We're working on our next theme. We have something called Lab Bites on our website, which are just these little videos that teach you things. So if you're looking for nice distractions as you're home, as we're all home, check it out, and you'll hear more about major and minor and that raised 4th scale degree that we talked about. So anyway, one last mention. If you liked this program, as silly and rough and funny as it was, if you have anything to spare for that Musicians Fund, that would be great. A lot of our own players and players all across the country are really hustling to make ends meet during this time. So we love all the musicians that we get to work with. And we just want to show our support, and check back next week. Thanks. We got one more for you.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks so much for being with us. Here we go.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking up all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You want to be where people know trouble are all the same. You want to go where everybody knows your name. You want to go where people know your troubles are all the same. You want to go where everybody knows your name.
Thanks, everyone, so much. Can't wait to see you next week.